Yo, what is up everyone? So today I'm going to show you how I created this super simple Instagram Reels iPhone app design using Adobe XD. So Instagram Reels is supposedly a TikTok competitor and it's not even out in the States as I'm filming this video, but apparently it's supposed to be out in the next few weeks. So I figured I'd make this little tutorial to show you how I created this super simple homepage screen right here. And I already have a TikTok design too, and it's not too different from that, but since it's not even out in the States, like I literally don't have any pictures or visuals to reference it, so I had to find there's 2 or 3 pics I found online to get a base, but this is fairly similar, almost identical to TikTok minus the icons aren't on the right side. But without further ado, let me show you how I created this simple Instagram Reels design right now. All right, so the first thing, obviously, you need to open up Adobe XD. Let me hop over to Google because you're gonna need this specific little thing right here. So let me actually press A and let's create I use the iPhone XS 11 Pro, so you can see it's the same there. And basically we need multiple things. We're gonna need an image. We're gonna need this right here, this little iPhone header thing up here, and then we're gonna need some icons, or if you want to make them yourself, you can. I did make some of these, but there's also websites you can download them. So let me go hop on to Google and let me show you what you're going to need to download to get started. All right, so the first thing is you're going to need this iPhone, the top bar up here. So what you can do is go to Google and type in or search iPhone plugins Adobe XD, and then this should pop up. If not, you can literally just look on Adobe XD and type in iPhone kit. But I clicked on that link and let me drag this over. So when you get on the screen, it'll be onto this page, or you can just go to adobe.com/products/xd/resources.html and basically go to UI kits and then go to Apple Design and then click on get the kit and download that. And then once you download that, it's gonna pretty much bring up a file. So let me see if I click on this. Here we go, clicked on that, and pretty much I'll scroll down and you can see here we got download SF symbols to beta, we got iOS, and here this is the one I used, the iOS 14 beta download for Adobe XD. So pretty much you click on that. I already downloaded it, but it's 160 some megabytes. So once you download that, this should show up onto your screen, and since we're only using that header for this design, just go to, once you click and open the file, it'll go up to this screen, and then unless you have Windows, I don't know what's going to show, but basically you click on this folder, and then these 2 folders will pop up, and then you click on this left one with the templates, and then this middle one right here should be the iPhone one. I know this one says iPad, so you click on this one, and then pretty much it opens up Adobe XD, and then I'll drag it over on my other screen here. But you can see here got all this craziness over here, and then all you need to do is go and zoom in. So if I'm zoomed out right now, go to these gray boxes over here, zoom into the farthest one on the left, and then here's a little headers right here, the UI bars. So if you want a dark screen, then you'd obviously go with the whites, and that's the one I use here. So basically just double click on it and then go Command C, just copy it over. And then if you go back to your original Adobe XD file, just click anywhere on the screen and copy and paste, or Command V. And now you can see we have it here, and it's super hard to see since the background is basically white, but you can see that's what we got there. So now you technically could just place that here, and then let me change the background so you can see what's going on. So now we have it right there, nice and snug, and that's pretty much the first thing. That's not the most difficult part. There's nothing really crazy, but in terms of files, and then the second site, let me show you really quick the second site. I think there's the 2 sites we're going to use, and then everything else is just pretty much straightforward from there. So the next site you're going to want to use, or you could use any site that has icons, but this one's the most, I'd say this is the easiest one to get access to. Basically go to Google again, and then Google icons material or material design icons. And then click on this one right here, the first link, or the one that says material.io. Click on that, and that pretty much gives you all of the icons right here that Google has. And then all you need to do is just go by filter by name. And for instance, Some of these icons, by the way, are like Instagram specific, or if you have Font Awesome or any other website, they have premium ones. So this camera icon isn't the exact same one they use, but it doesn't really matter. This is just for preference right now. So I mean, we could type in like hearts, and then if I scroll this out, you can go here and just click on it, and then I don't know I think my, hold on, let me see something. Yeah, I think my like screen is like not, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so then when you click on the icon, it's gonna say download here. So you can basically check it and then download the SVG. So if I bring it back, you can just click on SVG here. And now you pretty much have the heart icon. And then all you need to do is go ahead and download the rest. So I mean, you got like, let's see if they don't have a comment one, I believe. So I think I made that one from scratch. Actually they do, but it's Google style, so don't want to use those. They also have a send, but I made mine from scratch too. So all you need to really do is download the heart one and then the camera, unless you want to make your own camera icon. But I just wanted to save time and not spend crazy amounts. So like this one, you can click on that one, and then see that we have camera, download SVG there. And then you're pretty much ready to go. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Also, actually, one more thing. The last one was the back camera. Not the back, but back arrow. Let me see if it shows up. Actually, yeah, let me take out arrow. I don't think they named it. Let's see. I could have swore I just saw it. Let me see. Yeah, right here, arrow, back. So click on this one. Check it, we got it there. And then now that's SVG there. And all you need to do is pretty much go up to file and then go to imports and then import all of those icons. So I already have them here, so I don't really want to waste time doing that, but I'm pretty much just gonna copy and paste these over. So like the hard one, I'm just gonna go Command D here, and then we're gonna just drag this over here. And then let's go get a photo too. So I already have this photo, but let me show you where I got my photos, and then you could pick whatever you want. So this is the site I use called Unsplash. There's also Pixabay, there's like a bunch, but pretty much just search literally anything. So let's say travel, I don't know, like glow, or you can do whatever you want. I'm trying to find like a colorful photo so it stands out. And then what I did was I went to, let me make it desktop so you can see. I went to the orientation and I chose portrait, and then from here you can just basically click on any of these photos and then just download it, and then you can just resize it according to whatever phone size you're using. So like for this one, you click on here and then just basically down. I use medium for this. That's plenty big enough. And then basically you just import that again from the top up here, and then it'll be into your file. So I already have mine perfectly here, so I'm just gonna copy mine and paste it in. Actually, I didn't copy the right. Let me see here. There we go. And also this picture originally was like super short, like that, I think. So I just shrunk it down. It's not perfectly proportional, but I mean, just for example purposes. And then basically let me right click this and send this to the back. So now I have my iPhone, the top bar up here, and then this icon. So since I don't have Instagram's like app, the Reels is not even out. I literally have to eyeball like the distance, but I think I did like 14. Let's see, 14 by like 20. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you get the point here. Let's see. Yeah, 40 by 20. And then this was basically this was a circle with like a little pen tool. So if I can go here and let me create a circle, so over to the left, and then just pretty much literally draw a circle. And I'm holding shift at the same time. So, all right, that looks kind of ugly. Hold on. Do it again. Hold shift. And if it doesn't move perfectly, let's do like 22 by 22. And then press the victory V button, and then take the border off. So now it's circle. Instagram's their shape's a little-ish off. It's not like perfectly circular, but for this example, we're just gonna go with this. And then I'm just gonna zoom in, and then I think my photo is off. Yeah, let me see if it's perfectly there. that doesn't really matter, but zoom in here, and then I'm gonna use this little pen tool right here, and then basically I'm just going to click and make like a little V like that, and then pretty much like this, and then you can go here and fill it with white and then take the border off, and it's pretty much there. But also you can shift and click on both of them and then Command G so they're combined together, so that way it's like this. And then I'm gonna basically zoom out, and you can see it's kind of like that. Now again, you could just download the comment icon, it saves you so much time, or you could use that there. Now this one, I made this one from scratch too, but let me show you how I did this one. Zoom in here, press the pen tool again, and then pretty much just like I'm gonna eyeball this and see. Again, I would probably recommend you you make this one from scratch, because I don't even, let me see what did I even do. Yes, let me zoom in. Let me see if I can eyeball this. If not, I'll probably just download some, and then have like a diagonal like this, and then up, still horizontal with that first point, and then let's click like super close, and then here again, and then like this. Let me zoom out a little bit. That could be probably straighter. Yeah, so let me Command Z that one, make this a little bit longer. Yeah, like down here, and then pretty much I need to make this straighter. So now let me drag it over and up like that, and then let's just fill that in. And I mean, it's good enough. It's not perfect, but I mean, ideally you just download that icon, probably, unless you want to make it from scratch. And then it looks like this. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's enough to tell what's going on. And then here, these are just like little circles here. So let's just go with just hold shift, and I think these are like size 4. Yeah, take the border off, press Victory V again, Command D, and then it basically creates another one. I use 2 spacing, and then again another one, and then hold shift and click on all 3 at the same time. Command G so it groups them together, and then it's like here. So I don't know the exact spacing that Instagram used, but I'm just eyeballing it for now. Looks all right. And then again here we can just basically copy and paste these. So let's see what space 88. So I can take this heart, Command D it here, drag it over, and I think let me see, 17. Yeah, I can do like probably 16 here. 16 on the height, and 16 or width and height 16, and then same with the actually let's do 18. I think it needs to be a little bigger. And then on the comments, you can technically go to your comments here and Command D this one, drag this over, and then do let's do 18. Let's just do 18 by 18 and see what happens. That looks massive. So let's do 16 by 16. It still looks so much bigger. I don't know why. Probably 14. Let's do 14. I mean, if not, it's not perfect, but ideally the way I would normally do this is I would get an actual screenshot on my phone of the app and then just like drag it into Adobe XD, but I don't have the app in the States because it's not here yet. But this way, I guess we're just freestyling it. And then here, I'm just pretty much, I think I did 88. So let's try 88 here. And then let's see the comments. 32. So we can do probably 32 here. 29, 32, yeah, all right. So zoom in here. I don't know why this is off by like a pixel. So now I'm gonna press the letter T, get some text, and then I'm just gonna type in like random numbers. And I'm using Montserrat, so I think since I'm already on this file, it's gonna be like defaulted by that. But basically change the font to Montserrat, and I'm using semi-bold here. And let's do 14. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, actually, let me drag this over a little bit. So let's. Did I use semi-bold on the other side? No, I didn't use semi. I used normal. So medium here, and then that one's 14, and it's like 48 pixels from there, and then 27 from the bottom. Then I'm gonna Command D this, drag this over, and then just put like 60. 60, let's do like 63. Actually, I like even numbers. Doesn't really matter. This is just comments, and then you can put it like right here. And so far, that's the bottom. Now, this could be spaced way farther and smaller. So let me actually select them all by holding shift. And let me shift it over like that. Probably, I'll bring it back 5 over now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I kind of want it to be. So let me see if I can make this. Yeah, let's see. Let's align these two. Make sure these are centered. Yeah, so I don't have the actual app, so I don't know exact pixels they have, but visually, I mean, it looks all right. And then we can go up here to the top, and I already have the this is the back arrow, so whatever you downloaded it from. So I'm gonna just Command D this over, not that one. Hold on. All right, what just happened? All right, so let's Command C, Command V, and that one is, if I click on it, can't even see that the spacing. It's so hard to read. Hold on. So you actually know what's going on. Yeah, so let me take the pixels, 16 pixels from the left and then 38 from the top, so that way you know exactly the positioning. And then reels, I'm just gonna copy this over here, and this one is this is pretty much, let me see if I can center this here. This is Montserrat. I have 17 pixels. You can probably even that out to like 18. And then not that center it here on the top, and then semi bold is the styling there. And then this is just a camera icon, so if I copy and paste this here, it's 14. Let's make it 16 so it's the same, and 38 like that. So that's pretty much that top part there. So now let's bring this back to the image, back to 100%, and then let's have some fun with the text. So what I did too is actually let's try the text out first. So basically, let's say here, traveling with my crew at Friends, and then ... more, and let's change this to 12, and let's press V. Let's see what's spacing. So let's do like 80. Let's do 90, and then drag this over. Actually, why is that? Yeah, let's do 90 here, and then how much is that? It's 12. So let's try to match that. 12 right there. Again, I'm trying to eyeball this. It looks like this font's a little smaller, so it looks like it's like a 10. Probably 12. Let's just keep it 12 there. And then let's copy the text. So click on the text again, Command D it, and just drag it down, and let's change this to the weekend dash blinding lights. And then let's make this one 10. And then let's drag this one underneath it, like about, I don't know why it's like pixels. Oh well, it's fine. And then yeah, let's keep it like, try to keep it centered like this. So that's what, 64 from the bottom. And then this is just like, this little thing is just like rectangles. So I'm gonna zoom in, click on the little square, and then let's just draw some. So zoom in, let's draw the first big one. Take out the border, and then let's go to right here is connected. So let's just do like just make it rounded, and then press Victory V, and let's see, should we like this big? Yeah, so it's like this, and then Command D it, bring it over. Let's drag it down on here, and then you could also make it thinner if you wanted to, but I'll just keep it like this, and then Command D it again, and then it's basically like that. So we can actually make these a little shorter. Drag it right there. Looks like the height's not perfect, so let's keep it like just like this. And then you can also click shift and click on all three, and then command G, group it all together. And then you can click on the text, command G there, so now it's together like that. And then looks like the last thing is just this text right here, and then we also have this little image, profile image you didn't notice. It's basically the same concept. So let's actually create that first. So what I did, I took the image I'm using, and then I basically copied and pasted, so command D it. So now we have two images. And then when I zoom in, I'm gonna draw a circle. So click on the circle, go here, hold shift, take the border off if yours is there, press V. Let's do 24 by 24. Let me zoom in. Matching this, let's do 8 pixels from the bottom, 12 from the left, 8 from this thing right here. And then I wanna bring this over. And now I wanna click on the image and the circle. And then I want to right click, and then I want to say mask with shape. So right now you can't see anything, but if you go to your left and click on mask group, like click on it, you can see you can click on this actual image you have. And then if I were to drag it over, you can see it shows up. So now I can go here and hold shift in the top corner, shrink this all the way down to the image I want to be showing within that little tiny circle. And it's like, let me see if I can get like super tiny. Pretty much like that's how I did it. Again, there's multiple ways you could do this. You could actually have plugins to like import profile images and stuff. But now when I click off of it, you can see it's just showing the profile image like this. And then from there, I mean, we can pretty much command D here, and then you can say, I don't even know what I put. This is just some like random thing I just made up. And then I can just drag, that's 12 Montserrat. That looks pretty solid, so I'll keep it like this. Let's do 10. And then let's command D it again. Let's say follow. And then the last one is this little verified little check. I couldn't see on the actual thing if it's like crispy, I guess how to say it. Like the corners are like pointy. So I just made a circle. And that one should be 14 by 14. Take out the border. And then pretty much click on the pen tool. And then basically just make a check mark. And I have this like gray color. And press V. And then what you could do is click on that check mark and the circle. And then let's see. You can center it like that. I mean, I'm sure you could make this look a little better. And pretty much, let's see if that's, I don't like the check mark, I don't know why. Yeah, it's alright. But basically, if I zoom out, yeah, this one looks way better. Let me delete mine, but you guys get the point. I don't have to be perfect, but yeah, I'll try to fix it. Oh, you guys would probably just download, oh man, I messed it up. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's good enough. You get the point there. But basically, let's see if that's everything. Got this. This text looks a little smaller, but for the sake, again, this is just me eyeballing it. But again, this is just super simple Instagram Reels, iPhone X, iPhone 11 Pro app design. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you already have that app, and then also if you want to download and create the other screens in the app, feel free to let me know and send me a link if you did it. But aside from that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment below what you think, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.